keep that going. You know, we can't, be in a gray area. We need to make sure that we know what we want to do and hit it hard. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So.
I'm so sorry.
What happened was, yeah, he called me first, and then CJ called me, and I was like, hey, CJ, what's up? Same thing I told you, I don't really talk to him that much, besides like when we see each other. And so then CJ was like, I said, oh, Leo wants me to merge him in. Can I merge him? He was like, oh, I don't know if that's a good idea. And I'm like, what happened? And he was like, he's missing. And I was just like, okay, let's go find him then. Like, what do you mean? And I was like, I know Ryan had his location. Like, how is he missing? And he was like, when's the last time you talked to him? And I was like, I talked to him at like 1:27. And then he was like, oh, they said he collapsed. And I'm like, what do you mean he collapsed? And he was like, and I'm just like pressing him with questions. He's like, I'm not gonna lie, they gave me a time of death. And I was just like, the same thing with Dominic. I'm like, how is he not in the hospital? Like, what do you mean he's still in the apartment? He's like, I'm on the way to the apartment. So I just blacked out and drove to the apartment. I don't even know how I made it to the apartment. But yeah, Leo was already there. And then when we got there, it was just, because on the way, I called my friend. She was nearby. And I'm like, can you go to the lobby? Because I thought CJ was pranking me. Like, he's pranked me before. Never this serious. But I was like, okay, this is a prank. Like, yeah. And it's so funny because before CJ called me, earlier in the day, I called Phil. And he always has his phone. He always answers the phone. It's like within 5-10 minutes. Like, he's never. He gonna answer the phone for you. Yeah, he always answers the phone. So I called him at like 2 o'clock, and he didn't answer. So I was like, okay, whatever. So then like around 3:15, I called him again. And I called him again because I'm like, why are you not answering? Like, we didn't get attitude. And I called his work phone. He's not answering. So then that's 2 minutes later. Then that's when CJ called me.
Is it bad? I'm in a game.
I called my friend.
Yeah.
Can you go to the lobby, please, and go see what's going on?
What's up, James? What's good, Alan?
And then
What's up, Sky?
And then she came down, met me in the lobby, and then I see the police and everyone's there, and everyone's just like sitting there. I'm just like, I didn't compute to me that his body was still down there. So I'm like,
Said hi. What's up, Sky? Yo, my arms are so weak. What's good, Namor? What's good, Butterfly? Oh my gosh, my arms are weak. Oh, that's his girl. Oh. What are you watching? I'm watching a video about P2 is the name. His cousin is posting about him when he passed away. Damn, that's his girl. I just realized. No. Damn, that's sad, bro. Can we see? Yeah, y'all can see.
I'm literally talking. Wake the fuck up. You just lay there, looks good, nothing wrong, Like, that's the thing, bro. Like, when you just there and you just see like a good friend, bro, just.
That's sad, bro.
It's just like I said, we don't know what happened, bro. You know what I'm saying? They say he collapsed, but we don't know how he collapsed. It's just weird. That was his last day in that apartment. Like, it was so many days that.
I don't believe in coincidence. I just feel like it was his time. But it was that was just.
Holy.
And someone at the medical examiner kept, did he do drugs? Did he drink a lot? What did he do today?
All right.
I said, no. He was perfectly healthy.
That's right. Perfectly fine.
He was like, I can tell he was healthy. He looks healthy.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't do no drugs. He don't smoke.
And that would have came back by now if he did.
Like, he don't smoke. He don't do drugs.
How much push-ups you been doing? So I've been trying to do 100 from Monday through Thursday. You know what I'm saying? I want to do like normal push-ups, wide push-ups, and then diamond push-ups. 100 total, because I'm trying to ramp up because I've been missing the gym for like months. So I'm trying to get a little bit consistent. started with calisthenics.
Because I had shoes at his house that I needed to pick up. I was like, hey, bro, I'm about to pull up, pick up the shoes. Let's take this detour. I pulled up. I couldn't find him. I see the location. His Cybertruck was getting shipped. I see a big Cybertruck in the middle of the street stopping traffic. And he's like directing traffic. Like, oh my, hold on. So I pull up to the side of the street, right in the street. So I pull up to the side, I hear my emergencies, and I just wait for him.
African American, Neymar.
I've always tried to help people.
I'm bad at push-ups. If you're bad at push-ups, you should start by doing knee push-ups like this, and you go down like this, and then you're gonna get strong enough to carry your whole body weight. That's what you gotta do.
He was perfectly fine. Talked about basketball, and then I went home.
Yo, I'm so sore. Thank you, Neymar. Appreciate you, bro.
We're gonna talk. We ended up talking the next day. I think the biggest thing that bothers me is I've always helped Phil with everything as much as I can, and he's obviously helped me with everything to change my life. I think the hardest thing for me is knowing that his last moment, I wasn't there to help him. That's my every day. Almost every day. I spend more time with him than my actual family. So, I know it just bothers me that.
Oh my gosh. That's like the main thing that bothers me the most. You know? If y'all don't know, Ryby was. What's up, Dalton? I've seen you before, Dalton, I think. Unless I'm tripping. Too poor to own a couch? You right.
A lot behind the scenes, especially with Don't Mind Us. It's hard, guys. Like, these are real life. We are real people. These are real scenarios. And what Don was saying earlier, like, you don't know when it's gonna be your last time on this earth, and don't take it for granted. We want everybody to keep your head up. We're gonna keep this legacy going on for you, man.
Dalton, you gotta put in your mind that some people like this guy, they don't really they're not all the way there. So you gotta understand that.
Today was my birthday, and my dad picked me up at school. We were both hyped, excited to celebrate the day, and he asked me, do you want to go get food? I'm like, sure. So we go to get food, and then we're about to reach the spot, and then Tony calls my dad and says, my dad says, do you wanna talk in private? Tony was like, yeah, put it on, put it on private. So then Tony tells my dad basically, and then after I heard a little bit of what Tony said, I'm like, is this really true? And then
Yeah, Dalton. That's how it be, bro.
Shock, like he was about to start crying.
That's how it be.
I'm in disbelief.
All right, I gotta do this. I am so sore, bro.
My whole appetite, and I was about to start crying also. And then he started thinking that Tony was trolling me, because if this was a prank, this would have been the best prank ever. But I'm like, why would Tony be trolling me? Because why would he want to make a video about something this serious? So me and my dad were just thinking, like, no way this could be true. We were in disbelief, and we really hoped it was a prank, because he too helped me and my dad obviously a lot.
I like your profile pic. Yo, thank you, Dalton. Appreciate that.
people around him a lot, giving everyone a good opportunity in life. So after we eat, we come home at night in disbelief again. Then we see Tony, and then we go up to Tony and like we're just I start asking him a bunch of questions, and then my dad and Tony had a conversation. And when I went to sleep, I'm like,
I might change one. You should,
it's
bro.
crazy.
You always
Just
gotta keep your profile pic fresh.
one of all of our
Low key.
friends passed away, and it was on my birthday. So it just gave me an idea. You never know how much time you have with someone, because like in an instant, they could be gone. So that just taught me and gave me a mindset to appreciate who I'm surrounded with and who I love the most, because you never know when your last chance to say I love you or goodbye is. So my dad tells me he's a pleasure to be around, because like P2, he was definitely a pleasure to be around.
Legendary.
He was a legendary person. He was a one in a lifetime person.
For
You
sure.
can only meet one of those people in a lifetime, and P2 was definitely the person. So
Salute.
And it's crazy because I think like everyone says, like one moment can like define like.
I'm lifting 21 pounds and I counted to 100. Oh, 2 pounds? You doing like curls? Or are you doing like bench pressing?
It's tough, man, knowing that somebody of that, like, that close to you, somebody with that type of personality, somebody who's that good, and just like good all around. You know, he had nothing but good energy anytime he came around. He wanted the best for all of his friends and family. He loved his YouTube community. He loved the people who was around. Like, there's certain people that you meet, like I can't say one bad thing about P. And you know, he's an inspiration for a lot of us. And it's
Just
like,
working on my arms? Oh, okay.
you know, to see a man,
I feel that.
go through his life, accomplish all
You be
his
doing
goals,
calisthenics, huh?
and
That's the way to go for now, bro. That's what I gotta do right now until I go to the gym. Yo, bro, remember me? Yeah, I remember you, Juice Bro. What's good, bro? How you been? Oh my gosh. All right, come on, Ace. Knock down 10. I know your arms are up. Knock down 10. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Oh my gosh.
Los Angeles, my last day here. And you know, I think it's like a bigger message to a lot of us that you know, life is so precious.
Good, alhamdulillah. It's good to hear. Yeah, I do all that. Bad.
And you know,
Bro, on a grind.
Is like stuck with us forever. And I think his you know, his mom was just his namesake, like live forever, and that's to kind of live like him, live, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
My arms are so weak.
It's a pleasure to be around a good person, good, kind-hearted person, and you know, it's crazy. You know, you wake up days and you're like, wow. You know, you have that question of why. And you just hope. Like, I still hope like it's just a nightmare. Like, you know, sometimes I have terrible dreams, and you know, you wake up. You know, I'm really hoping like, you know, yeah. And so it's rough on us all, and I think the best thing.
My frog is flying low. What?
You know, really
You have a frog? Can you add me on Fortnite? When I get on, I'll stream, I'll add you. You got a frog, bro?
Black creators and like everybody to continue.
That's very interesting.
To bring his name up, because you know, if we can do that for him, you know, I think that's his ultimate wish. You know, for us to feel his impact, and yeah, man, I pray for his family, pray for his soul, and you know, pray for all of us here. So
it's crazy because he was getting closer to God. Like he came to church every single week after we introduced him. Every single week he came into church.
and around people always excited, like
Changed it.
We go.
Okay, I see the new profile pic. Okay.
We go to church every
First Sunday of the year.
Yo, cats clear dogs.
We missed one Sunday because it was Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah.
Only Sunday we missed was Super Bowl Sunday, so.
And it's just so coincidental, you know, he's getting close to God and all these things. It's just you know, plays in your mind. But P's an exceptional dude. Like, he's like a role model. Like, you know, look at what he's done for like the next generation of kids. He doesn't even know his impact. Like, I think he knows, but you know, my son looked up to P, and he helped my son so much, and so that's like my heart. You touching my heart as well, and so you know, he's a worldwide figure, and, you know, lifelong figure, like as I said, like a once in a lifetime type of friend that you come across. So I'm very appreciative and, you know, pray for him and all of us here.
Yeah, man. You know, a lot of girls, I don't know what the fuck Rosso is doing. Posts talking about his mother and confirmed that his mother been passed. Y'all know, all true fans, all that on YouTube, speculations, foul play, clickbaiting, all these third party, like, before obviously since these situations, like when I see all these stuff.
Can you add me on Fortnite now because I have a baseball game? I'm working out right now, bro. My fault, I joined late. I got the notification 4 minutes late. What's good, meme sir? Nah, you good? What's going on, brother?
You know what I'm saying? His mother passed way before that, you know what I'm saying? Way before, a year before. So, you know what I'm saying? Good thing he's up there with his mother now. I'm praying for his dad, you know what I'm saying? To have a family and to lose your wife, you know what I'm saying? Then lose your son is just, you know, I don't even know how to react like that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's really something that you really just got to think about, you know what I'm saying? I just hope you guys all have your prayers out to his dad, most importantly, you know, because it's like, at the end of the day, he's by himself now, you know what I'm saying? His other daughter's in a different state, his other son's in a different state, you know what I'm saying? He's in the whole house by himself now, you know what I'm saying? So, to be someone that just in the house by yourself and don't even know the reason to why you're in the house by yourself is one thing, you know what I'm saying? Second thing, losing both like your family members is another thing. So, you know, probably pray for his dad. Phil's funeral is coming up soon. I'm not going to disclose the dates, but it's coming up soon. I know I haven't been posting on Instagram. I'll start posting. I just need some time to have it myself, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, really think about what just happened, because like we all said, like it really doesn't feel real, you know what I'm saying? We go out here today, sleep, wake up the next day, and we think the same thing, like dang, like Phil's really gone, you know what I'm saying? And it's hard.
And the game is for 2 hours. One of my friends could lift 400 pounds. Ain't no way. Bro gotta be a bodybuilder. Yo, you win that game, Juice WRLD, bro. You gotta lock in, bro.
It's not even someone that we just gotta like, okay, like, you wanna hang out? Like, no, it's just, yo, what we doing today? You know what I'm saying? So, whenever, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't gotta make plans in advance. It's just, yo, you wanna go here now? Let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't that type of person to like push his friends or whatever.
Yeah.
If anything, he wanted to hang out.
Yeah.
Like, he's always the one. You don't think of his status because, like, his status, you know, he's a big person in the game, so you're not gonna wanna.
You love working, man.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. No matter where we were, we'll be in Atlanta, 2 a.m. We were just in Atlanta like a couple months ago. It was 3 in the morning. Both of us couldn't sleep. We're in the living room, plotting ideas. Man, how can we get the brand on this influencer? Man, we gotta do something for this. So I want to say to his fans, man, he put his work in for you guys, you know,
At 6.
100% all the way through. And
Walk in, bro.
I'm gonna make sure.
Yo, are you a pitcher? What are you?
We're all gonna make sure, but definitely part of the brand. You know, definitely give us time. You know, give me time. I got a lot of things I have to figure out.
Oh my gosh.
This ain't going nowhere. The legacy will always continue. You know, he loved this brand. You know, this was just an idea that we started in September. And I know what my job is that he want me to do for the brand. So I just appreciate all the DMs, all the messages. You just gotta give me time, you know, give out the family time, and we're gonna make sure it's done right, because I know that's what people want for each and every one of us. So
Yeah, no, for sure. You gotta keep it going.
You should make a gaming video. I'm about to start streaming gaming stuff. Actually, I have a gaming video coming up this weekend. I'm gonna post it this weekend. It's a little bit short, but yeah, I'm gonna post it. Inshallah.
Closest friends, you know what I'm saying? So we're not really his family, so his family's a whole different situation. So we don't want to obviously push the family into stuff that they're not ready for. So yeah, so we gotta give Phil's family some time too. I know y'all already did all his cousins are good. I guess he has his own family, blood family by himself, you know. So you gotta give them time. Like I said, I appreciate all the support. Everyone, you know, honestly, when it happened, I didn't think it was gonna go.
Bye. All right, peace out, Juice WRLD. Thank you for joining.
So his impact was insane.
What's it gonna be about? It's about me teaching my little niece how to drive in GTA.
I salute to y'all. Even the influencers that you wouldn't even think that they don't watch watch film. They did watch film. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel bro, it's so crazy, bro. I saw that like Speed or something.
yeah, Speed, Kai, Aiden, everyone. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I know Phil was just looking like, damn, oh,
I know he saw like, bro.
Tripping, man.
You know what he's saying?
Like, hey, man, look, nah, but I'm going, he's tripping, man, for sure.
Yeah, cause like he didn't know how loved he was. You know, like this new generation is. Cause Phil been around since what 2017, 2018.
Yeah, bro.
So he's seen every wave come and go. So for him, like he always had this doubt that people didn't really care for him like they did, and it's like knowing that the love came after he was gone was just kind of that hurt me a little bit because I know Phil was always, not that he was seeking validation, but it's always good to be told, you inspired me, bro. Like, I watched you when I was a kid, but I think for him getting the love, regardless, is still a blessing, bro. I think too, though, I feel like he got the love from us. I feel like we all gave Phil his flowers before.
What would happen if every view counted as a subscriber?
I think,
I would have
the most
around 300 to 500 subscribers every video that I post.
Yeah, you got fans everywhere, man.
Yeah, fans everywhere, bro.
We'll be in Paris, London, 2 a.m., 3 a.m.
Me too. Bro, remember on the street when we was at the fight?
Guys, this weekend I'm gonna be in an Airbnb with my friends. Should I stream that?
We made the wrong time because we were just walking around and this dude was trying to
Inshallah.
trying to rob us or whatever. And he comes up to us and he's like, oh, P2. I'm like, thank God, bro.
Everywhere, man. New York, I'm in New Jersey, New York, fans, freaking
Yo,
Nigeria.
yeah.
He went everywhere, man.
Bet, say less.
London, Atlanta, he had a lot of love, man. That's why his plan was to move out there because the love, you could really feel it more in Atlanta. It just felt like the Southern hospitality, man. You just felt it.
Yeah.
So
You feel like
that's why.
I'm pretty much the only one commenting. Yeah, everybody out, bro.
Like, am I falling off? I'll be like, bro, you just about to hit another gear. Just trust the process. Take your time, focus, and like his brain never stopped. You always be like, what's the next plan?
It's crazy how I'm numb, but I'm still doing push-ups.
He still had the confidence in him to make the next move.
That boy got a head transplant. He made so much money out of that. That's confidence. Like you gotta have confidence.
Yeah.
Some people will do that and just disappear.
Yeah.
But he was like, bro, I'm about to put it online and show the process.
Yeah.
That's like the confidence.
That's like
not even do that.
Bro,
you have to be a mastermind.
It was so crazy when he did that, bro, and he came back. I have a screenshot on my phone.
4 more people joined.
His hands is swollen. I was like, bro, like, do you need to go to the hospital, bro? Like, what's going on? There's so much fluid up there, bro.
I'm just weak, bro. I can't do these last 25. I can't do it. Alright, peace out, Beamster. I'm about to finish my workout, bro. Thank you for joining, bro. Have a good day, bro. Peace out. Deuces.
He got to look to LeBron, man. He would tell me. He says, "Because I get to look like LeBron, man." Man, we appreciate you, Don, for